Morning in a Himalayan village does not begin with an alarm. It begins with light. As the sun slowly moves over the mountains, pale gold reaches the stone roofs and wooden doors. People wake naturally, not because they have to rush somewhere, but because the day has arrived. The air is cool and quiet. There are no horns, no screens lighting up, no urgency pulling the body forward. This is where slow living begins. Not as an idea, but as a response to the environment. A woman steps outside her home and pauses for a moment. She does not check the time. She looks at the sky. The light tells her enough. In these regions, time is not measured in minutes. It is measured in daylight, weather, and physical energy. Life learned to move this way because it had to. Harsh terrain and limited resources left no room for wasted effort or constant stress. Work begins steadily. Animals are tended to. Fires are lit for warmth and cooking. Movements are calm and familiar. Nothing is rushed because rushing would cost energy that is needed later. This pace sends a clear message to the nervous system: there is no immediate danger. There is no need to stay on high alert. Inside the body, something important happens. Heart rhythm steadies, breathing deepens. The parasympathetic nervous system becomes more active, supporting digestion, emotional balance, and recovery. This is not intentional relaxation, it is a natural result of predictable rhythm. During the morning meal, food is simple and warm. It is eaten slowly, often together without distraction. In some homes, a very small amount of mad honey is used. Not every day, not for stimulation, not for effect. It is part of a routine that already supports calm. The body receives it in a state of balance, not excitement. This is where mad honey belongs in the story. It is not the center. It is not the solution. It reflects the pace of life around it. After eating, work continues. Fields are checked, paths are walked, tools are used with efficiency, not speed. There is effort, but not strain. Rest is taken when needed, without guilt. In this environment, rest is not laziness. It is maintenance. Bodies that ignore rest do not last long in the mountain. Modern life often treats rest as something earned only after exhaustion. Here, rest is part of the system. This reduces constant stress signaling in the nervous system. The body does not stay trapped in survival mode. Science supports this pattern. Reduced stimulation and predictable routines increase parasympathetic activity. This improves digestion, sleep quality, and emotional regulation. What modern research measures, these communities learn through experience. Midday is quiet. The sun is high. Activity slows. People sit. Some close their eyes. There is no pressure to fill time. Silence is normal here. Fewer sounds, fewer visual distractions, fewer interruptions. The nervous system is not being pulled in multiple directions. Environment plays a powerful role. High-altitude regions naturally limit sensory overload. There are no flashing signs, no constant notifications, no artificial noise. This allows mental clarity to emerge without effort. Slow living is not about doing less. It is about doing what is necessary at the right pace and no more. Later in the afternoon, work resumes gently. Tasks are completed before light fades. Planning happens naturally. There is no late-night push. When daylight ends, the body prepares for rest. This alignment with natural cycles is one of the strongest regulators of the nervous system. In the evening, families gather indoors. Meals are warm and simple. Conversation is unhurried. There is presence. Attention stays with what is happening now, not what comes next. This reduces anticipatory stress, one of the biggest drivers of anxiety in modern life. Mad honey, when used, appears again here sometimes, a small amount. Quiet context, warmth, stillness. It is never treated as a daily requirement. It is never used to escape stress. It exists within moderation, a principle deeply understood in traditional knowledge. Excess, even of natural things, is seen as imbalance. This applies to food, work, movement, and social interaction. The body responds best when input remains gentle and respectful. Night falls fully. Darkness is complete. Without artificial light, sleep comes easily. The nervous system enters recovery mode. Energy resets. Emotional responses soften. Over time, this way of living builds resilience. Calm is no longer something chased. It becomes familiar. This is the context modern discussions often miss. Mad honey does not create calm. Slow living creates calm. The honey simply reflects the values already present: patience, moderation, seasonal awareness, and respect for limits. When modern life removes these foundations, any ingredient is misunderstood. Without rhythm, predictability, and rest, nothing can compensate. With them, even small, simple elements take on meaning. Modern slow living does not require mountains. It requires boundaries, slower mornings, quieter evenings, fewer inputs, consistent routines. When these patterns are repeated, the nervous system adapts. Recovery increases, calm becomes accessible again. The lesson from the Himalayas is not about retreating from the world. It is about moving through it with intention. When life slows down, balance speeds up. Understanding Mad Honey through this lens shifts focus away from outcomes and toward process. Calm is not produced, it is allowed. For more clear, science-based, and nature-aligned wellness insights, subscribe and stay connected.